I guess it's time to build a new computer. Let's do it. Hello everyone, I'm CheCo and I think it's time to build a new system. This is not going to be replacing this system over here. This is staying how it is. This is going to be a system for my wife. It's not going to be a super powerful system. We're going to be using parts that they actually came from there. So we're kind of recycling some parts. Other parts being provided from some of our partners from NOCTUA over here. HYTE have provided the case and BITFENIX have provided the power supply. So thank you very much guys for all this. But the parts that we got here are, as I mentioned, the HYTE Y60, and this is an amazing looking case that have been running around Instagram for a while now. It's kind of a copy to the O11 Dynamic, but of course you got this third panel for glass over here, so look beautiful over here. I said this is the HYTE Y60, and I think it's going to look beautiful in white. But if we move over this side, this is my old motherboard that came from the system. So this is a Asus Prime B350 Plus with a Ryzen 5 1600 non-X version, but it's overclocked to 4 gigahertz. For memory into that one is 16 gigabytes of Corsair memory over here. This is DDR4 memory, and for storage I got just a generic 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. There's going to be plenty for this build. Again, another recycled item from my main system over here. So this is the Asus 960 Direct Q2. And it's a pretty cool looking graphics card, to be honest. And it got 2 gigabytes of memory. And I think it's going to be plenty for this system for my wife. She can play some games and whatnot. It's not going to be nothing like that 4090s, there's nothing like that of today, but it's going to be plenty. Put that one there. Powering everything, as I mentioned, BITFENIX did provide this power supply. This is the Whisper 750 watts from BITFENIX. So thank you very much, guys. Fully modular, so that's going to be super clean as well. And all the cables and everything are in here. And they also sent some sleeves as well. So that's going to look really, really nice. For cooling, I didn't want to go flashy RGB fans and nothing like that. I wanted something that's going to be efficient. It's going to be something that's going to look aesthetically pleasing, and it's going to be quite minimal. And there is where NOCTUA came in, providing that NHD15. That is an amazing dual tower with 6 pies per side, so that's 12. It looks beautiful over there. And they also provide a bunch of NFA 12mm fans that we got it all over here. That's the big one that goes with the cooler. That one as well. And then we got all these ones over here. So I think this system's gonna look beautiful. So what about if we build it, shall we? It's alive. Took more than 1 day to fully build. There was loads of cable management. The back compartment is nice. It got this double chamber, so its back compartment is quite wide. But at the same time, was a lot of cables to put in there. And I must say, if you're building this cooler in any system with fans on the top, make sure you plug all the connectors first, and then you put the motherboard, or then you put the cooler, sorry, because I've done it the other way around, as you saw in the beginning of this video, and that was a real nightmare. But she's back and running. She's got Windows 10 Pro over here, and I mean, I've been testing it for all this afternoon, basically. I've been playing some games, and I've been running some benchmark. It's okay for games. I made a mistake on the beginning of the video. I said it's 960. It's not, it's a 660. so even further back in time. But to be honest, in some of the games that I'm going to be trying today, I'm sure that my wife will only play like 1 or 2 of the 7 or 8 games that I'm going to try today. It runs smoothly so far. Right, so we are here in Stry, the cat game basically, and I mean it's not the most smooth. It's a very today game, but it kind of works. It's working. We're pulling around 30 FPS. Not amazing. That's 100% with the GPU, and the CPU is only doing like 10% of the job. And surprisingly, CPU is 30 degrees and GPU is 48 degrees. And the fans, to be honest, are not fully spinning, if we can see here, but I mean, it's kind of playable. It doesn't feel very laggy. It's just 30 frames a second. So it doesn't feel really smooth, some of the movement, but it proves that it works. All right, this is now Grid 2019, and we're going to be see how this goes. So far in the start, we got 35 frames per second, so a little bit better than the other game, but this is a 2019 game, so the graphics, I think they are low. And this is still pulling the whole 97% of the GPU with about 47 degrees, 20% CPU, and it's still between 30 and 40 frames per second in Grid 2019 from Codemaster. HW monitor I got here open. CPU max temperature was 40 degrees. The fans only rev up to 960 RPMs. We got package overall was at 49 degrees, and if we go down to the GPU, that was probably the hottest one, was 49 degrees Celsius. One of the latest games that I have found is Power Wash Simulator. So I mean, in this game, it's not a very demanding game, Power Wash Simulator. And I mean, the CPU is only running at 10%. The GPU is only at 56% with 38 degrees. CPU is standing the same at 30 degrees. And this is 60 FPS stable. But yeah, as you can see, it's not the most demanding game. All you're doing is just using a power washer, washing. Oh, not that one. That'll do. And let's see if we can clean this. This van, if you want to try this game, it's actually in Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass right now for trials, so you can give it a go. Spider-Man the remaster, and apart from that, the game look awful. The graphics look super pixelated because, of course, it's running in low. Remember, this GPU is a 660 NVIDIA graphics card, so it's super old right now, and it's only a 2 GB GPU. I mean, it's kind of working. I don't really know where I need to go, but hey, let's go that way. But yeah, 22 frames. The GPU is kind of struggling over here. It's doing 99%, 46 degrees, and the CPU is just kind of helping a little bit there. 30% utilization. It's approaching the 36 degrees. I'm frames, I mean, not surprised. It's only doing like 22 to 25 frames per second, but there you got it. From far away, it looks very nice, the game. I'm not too sure if you can appreciate the lights that I got in the TV. These lights react through the HDMI, and it's awesome for films, but in games like this one, it looks very nice. You can see the rays from the volcano. I don't know if you can appreciate it on camera that much. But, I mean, it's kind of playable, it's kind of entertaining, and this game is kind of all about that. Yeah, racing is important in this game, but yeah, pulling 30 frames per second, graphics card is at 99%, it's struggling, and that is 46 degrees on the graphics card, and 32 on the CPU, and the CPU is about 20% utilization. As I mentioned at the beginning, it's more entertaining. It's not to play any competitive game. This computer is just to to have it to write some emails, watch some YouTube, and occasional gaming like we're doing here right now. So building in the HYTE Y60, having a please was super easy. Just make sure that you plug certain cables before you put the cooler. But if you use water cool, if you can put a 240 or 360 on that side and the same on the top, you will not have no issues whatsoever connecting cables. That was just me because you use this humongous NXD15 by NOCTUA. The combination of black cables provided by BITFENIX and NOCTUA fans, this brown and beige color, it does look really nice, if I say myself. But thank you very much. Thank you very much to HYTE, to providing the case, NOCTUA, to providing the cooler and all the fans inside this system, and BITFENIX for the power supply and the power supply cables. So thank you very much, guys, to supporting me and supporting this project. And you guys, you know what to do to support me. Just down below, subscribe, like this video, comment, follow me everywhere. I'm CheCo. Thanks for watching. I hope you like this video, and I will see you on the next one. Adios.